Hello, welcome back to Shiny Tree Trash. Today we are going to make yet another beautiful pom-pom. Today's going to be a pom-pom bunny, so let's get started. Okay, so to do our beautiful little pom-pom bunny, you are going to need the following. You are going to need some yarn. I'm using a wool here in like a fawn colour. That's going to be for the body, the main body of the rabbit. We've got black here, and that's going to be for the eyes, pink for the bunny nose, and for the muzzle area just got this softer, gentle, it's a nice pinky fawn colour, which I think will tie in quite nicely with the colour palette that we have here. Then I have some waxed linen that we're going to tie the pom-pom off with. See previous videos why this is recommended as opposed to just tying off with wool. I also have a large pair of scissors for cutting through the body of the pom-pom, and some smaller scissors for nipping and sculpting that little bunny face. Additional to that, which you can or maybe choose not to use, is a felting needle. A felting needle is really good with natural fibres because you can start to stab it into the yarn to lock the fibres to create more of a sculpted finish. So I'll be using that on the ears and around the muzzle area, around the nose. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to use the Clover Pom Pom maker here, and I'm going to start off by opening up the arms to start. And we're starting off with the nose area, so I'm starting just off centre about here, and I'm going to wrap it about 5 times. I'm wrapping about 5 times because I'm using a smaller pom-pom maker and I'm using quite a thick yarn, so I'm just going to do it about 5 or 6 times. Okay, we're going to start with the pink now, and that's just going to lip over the nose of the muzzle. And just slightly underneath as well. And then I'm going to continue with the same colour for the muzzle, and I'm going to go over the nose area and carry on towards the bottom of the pom-pom maker. Start with the face, so I'm starting at the top with the light brown, and I'm going to wrap the whole of the pom-pom maker now. Okay, so remembering that this is the bottom of your bunny where the nose is and the mouth area, we're remembering that this is towards the top of the bunny where it connects to the main body of the pom pom maker. So we're going to introduce the eyes now by using the black yarn, and that's going to be about centre, if not slightly towards the upper side of centre, so about there is where the eyes are going to be. And we're going to wrap that probably about 15 times. The fine ear yarn, you might want to wrap it slightly more, and you just wrap in on top of yourself. Like so.
Come on, leave a bit. You come first. Have a piece of quiet.
And then you just continue over the top of this now with the main yarn until you're almost full. If you want, you can add a little bit more of the muzzle colour to the chin area if you wanted to create like a little fluffy collar to your rabbit. I used to have a rabbit with a little fluffy tufty bit around the chin. His name was Blackberry. He was black and white there, not brown. So for basic pom-pom making, you can check out my previous video for that. There's other links as well to different varieties of pom-pom makers you might be interested in watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button if you want to see more content. You can add comments if there's something in particular you want to see. Okay, so on the previous videos I was advising you to watch when these two plates is full, then you know then that you're almost finished with your pom-pom winding. So I've got quite a fine yarn here, so I'm just going to go a little bit further before adding my ears. Now with my bear, we added it around here, but a rabbit you want the ears on top of the head, so we're going to add it up here. Depending on the length of your ears as well, I'm using 2 fingers to bind against. So I'm going to just hold that up a bit closer if you can see. I'm binding over 2 fingers to give me the depth of the pile that's higher than the body of my pom-pom. It's kind of hard to manipulate, but I'm getting there. And I'm going to do that, I don't know, about 20 times, maybe 25, because it's quite a fine yarn. Going for it a little bit more because it is fine. Push that into the body of the pom-pom maker like so, and then you're ready to continue then with the other side. We're going to fill that the same with the same body yarn. for the back of the rabbit. Okay, so that's the pom-pom full, both arms are full. And we're going to just start nipping now. Along that groove, we're going to just start cutting the pom-pom. There's the ears. And this is where the magic starts to happen. You start to see that little character emerging. Cute little bunny ears, little bunny nose. So let's show you him there. This little bunny. And do the back, and then we bind the halves together. Okay, so taking our waxed linen thread, if I can find the end of that, we're going to wrap it around a couple of times just to secure the pom-pom. Okay, so there's our little rabbit. Beep beep beep. And we're going to sculpt him now. So we're going to trim the eye area, keeping the nose area as the highest profile. We're going to sculpt the face looking from both directions, and we're going to felt these little ears. So we'll just fast forward this and we'll show you the end results. Okay, so I've just sort of nipped away at him. I'm just going to show you into the big camera. So started to shape his little profile like that, up his forehead, and cut into his cheeks a little to give him that little snuggy face. And we're going to felt now around the nose area, and I'm going to do that by sort of splitting his nose into sort of three, so you kind of get that point here and then the bit that goes down like that. Does that make sense? Let's have a go. Going to start off by trimming this pink nose area first, so it's less pronounced, and then we'll work into sculpting that sort of little mouth area. Okay, I'll just cut that nose just a little bit shorter and then we're going to marry it all in. Probably afford just to do that a bit more. So sometimes it feels like you're not getting anywhere too fast when you're doing your needle felt in, but just stick at it, keep being patient and preening and looking and twisting and turning, looking from different directions. You do get there, it just takes time. And you might look at this and think, oh my god, oh my goodness, I'm going to sling it in the bin. And that's natural, so don't worry if you do feel like that. Sometimes I look at this and think, oh goodness, what am I doing? And worse still, because I'm on camera. So if I feel like it, it's okay for you to feel like that too. But just keep looking, keep experimenting, and what's the worst that can happen? You know, just put it down to experience if it doesn't work. I've done an owl and it was an absolute disaster. It fell apart, it didn't look anything like, and don't worry about it, just keep going. So we're felting the ears as well. Remember, if you want to bulk these up, in a previous video I used wool tops, so you can do that to help not lock the fibres together. You might use your offcuts just to bulk it up. I've only got one needle here, so it takes extra long. You can get felting needles where you've got 3 or 4 in, 4 needles at one time, and that obviously speeds things up. So I've just added a little bit of pink tones into the ears and just felted away and just tried to shape the ears a little bit. I'm going to go into the face again now and just carry on preening and shaping the rabbit. So we'll show you the end results when we get there. It'll take some time. So just into the eye area, I'm just enhancing that with some wool tops. If you watch my previous video with the teddy bear, I also used that to manipulate and improve the felting process with synthetic fibres. So I've just used that just to add a bit more intensity to the eyes, because I just felt like that was getting lost a little bit. Perhaps I didn't wrap it quite enough. So I just wanted to make those eyes stronger. So that's what this process is about now, is just titivating and improving it where you feel fit. Keep nipping into it, shaping it. It's useful if you've got a picture of the animal you're doing, so you can have that on your phone or an actual image as you're working, so you can see the profile of the animal, front view and side. So I'm just going to carry on working into this further, especially around the nose area, and I'll show you the end results when I get there. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I'll just show you a close-up of the rabbit. Okay, so there's the little lady. I kind of left the black eyes longer and given it like given her like these nice tufty eyelashes. I've worked into her nose with a little bit of the wool tops in pink. I've added some of the pink offcuts into her ears just to shade that. What I'd like to do is just work into her ears a little bit more and even these up and give a little bit of a point to this one and just strengthen them up a bit. But pretty much I'm happy with her profile, and I'm happy with her sweet little nose and her beautiful feminine eyes. So I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, thumbs up for a like and subscribe, and ding that bell so you can be alerted of when there's new content available, and look out for the next exciting pom pom creature coming your way.